repairs and, if necessary, replacement and remodeling. A family business with over 50 years of prideful service. Go online to callprideplumbing.com and check out our 5-star customer reviews. We offer a 10% discount to all veterans and active military. Call Pride Plumbing of Moore County at 910-295-0152. 910-295-0152. Serving with pride since 1965.
Layoffs, forced early retirement, more of a reality in 2020, and it's hitting close to home. It's time to take control and stay on your retirement trajectory. Shore up your strategies with a written retirement plan, a financial roadmap from Coach Pete and the team. This is a limited time offer for a no-cost, no-obligation consultation. Call 800-661-7383, 800-661-7383, or text COACH to 21000, COACH to 21000. The first 10 callers will receive a copy of Coach Pete's book, 7 Baby Steps to a Ridiculously Reliable Retirement Income.
This is Chuck from Sunbelt Service Pros. Are you just not feeling it anymore with your AC service provider? Are you calling those guys because that's what you've always done, or because there's a sticker on the thermostat with an old phone number on it? How about this? Take a chance and you'll be thrilled to find that you're getting real value for your heating and cooling dollars. When you call Sunbelt Service Pros, you are dealing with a professional and reliable service provider. Our technicians are highly trained and certified and can quickly address any issues. Our customers find our technicians and office staff courteous, friendly, and professional throughout the whole process. We're doing something right here. You need to check us out. Find out what you've been missing and call us today. Sunbelt Service Pros at 910-944-2044 or go online to sunbeltservicepros.com.
The greatest comeback of all time is underway. Remember to shop local businesses. A reminder from Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
The Zumwalt Zone is brought to you by Quality Built Homes, the Sandhills' #1 home builder, developer, and remodeler. With over 1,500 homes built in Moore County, we earn our name every day. Quality Built Homes, 910-944-7453.
Hello, I'm John Zumwalt, and you're in the Zumwalt Zone. As of the time I recorded this, we still don't know who won the presidential election. I hear people say, well, no matter. It'll all work out. It's okay. We're all Americans. Wrong. It does matter, and it matters a lot. We're not really voting on a president this time. We're voting on our form of government. Do we want to ditch our beloved Constitution and start the journey towards socialism and then full communism? That's the Democrat goal. Or do we want to continue with the rule of law? The rule of law that has made us and kept us such an amazing nation through our Constitution. The Democrats are saying it out loud. Get rid of the Electoral College, confiscate guns, open up our borders, defund the police. Riots are a right that citizens have. Let them burn buildings. It's only property. Donald Trump is the only man alive who could have accomplished what he's accomplished. He stood strong against the entire crooked news media for 4 years, a media that blasted lies about him 24 hours a day. He stood up to enemies in the FBI and other federal agencies, and now we wait. We wait and wait and wait and watch. We watch as new ballots are discovered daily. We wait for the new deadlines for accepting ballots to arrive. This election will be perceived as the most crooked of any in our history. In the 1800s, they could count ballots, but we can't in 2020? Yep, the results of this election matter a lot. Have a good day.
Give it just a little more time, and our love will surely grow.
Highs this
Give it just a little more time.
low 70s. We'll see a mostly sunny to partly cloudy afternoon. Partly cloudy with some patchy fog possible overnight tonight. We're in the mid to upper 40s and near 50 for Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we'll see a partly to mostly cloudy sky, so some more cloud cover with us for Friday. Highs will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. I'm meteorologist Zach Malak in the Weather Center.
And now, the Sandhills' #1 morning show. Mornings with the LeaderMan. Here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. And heard and seen around the world at talk973.com.
The best part of waking up is waking up with us.
Too close to call.
Too close to call. Too close to call.
Too close to call.
Too close to call. Are you a redhead?
Is that your natural hair color?
Yeah, why?
It is National Love Your Red Hair Day.
True beauty is about hair color.
November 5th, National Love Your Red Hair Day.
National Love Your Red Hair Day.
All right, Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
Don't call me that.
Why shouldn't I? It's a pejorative term.
It's such a pejorative term.
What should I call you?
This is beautiful.
You know what else I just realized? It's showtime.
And our love will surely grow. Give me just a little more time. And our love will surely grow. Life's too short to make a mistake. Let's think of each other and hesitate. Young and impatient we may be. There's no need to act foolishly. If we part, our hearts won't forget it. Years from now, we'll surely regret it. Give me just a little more time, and our love will surely grow. Give me just a little more time, and our love will surely grow. You're young, and you're in a hurry. You're eager for love, but don't you worry. We both want the sweetness in life, but these things don't come overnight. Don't give up, 'cause love seems slow. Girl, we're gonna succeed with another blow. Just give me just a little more time, and now we'll surely grow. Baby, please, baby. Baby, please, baby.
Good morning, Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It's time once again for Mornings with the LeaderMan.
Love is that mountain we
I am Steve Leader Adams, along with Colonel every morning, retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, good morning, Moore County. Good morning, unfortunate Aberdeen, as the thoroughly discredited pilot refers to you. Oh, that's nice. Are you trying to make me quit? Hey, we're still in this COVID thing. I don't know when it's going to end, but, the statistics, plenty of articles out there telling you, the filthy face diapers don't work. COVID actually has gone up when the orders to put the face masks on have occurred, and 78 or 79 plus %, almost 80% of the people who have contracted COVID have said, hey, I wear a face mask, face diaper religiously. So obviously it didn't help it. So, get rid of it. Take your walk this morning. It's a little cool. Get out there, warm yourself up, and, you filthy Democrats, put on your Chi-Com quilted coats and take your walk. I'm sure you'll be freezing out there this morning, you wimps.
All right. Don't forget, of course, we're being heard and seen around the world on our live video stream. That's up and running at talk973.com and talk1041.com. Top middle of the page is where that link's located. In the upper right-hand corner, you can get our audio stream only if you want, right there where it says on the air, listen live. Click that once and you're listening that quick. Now, if you're on your mobile device, you're not carved out for the video. You fire up YouTube and put Mornings with the LeaderMan in there. And for the audio, you fire up a streaming service such as TuneIn, iTunes, Streamer. Many others work. Put WEEB in that search and we'll appear at the time. All right. Weather for us today here in the Sandhills area should be nice. Let's see. Spring-like temperatures continue. Mostly sunny today with a high of 71. Then tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 57. For Friday, partly cloudy, a high of 71. Friday night, partly cloudy, 55. And then Saturday and Sunday for the weekend. Where is that coming from?
I don't know.
Is your headphone leaking? I know I drive mine loud, but should never has feedback from the past. All right, maybe we got it.
Wasn't here yesterday.
I know. Wait till I cut the microphone on to do it. Where was I? Right now, around the Sandhills, winds are north-northwest at 1. Pressure is 30-22, dew point 40, humidity 82. Sunshine and 47 degrees currently here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB.
Yeah, it was probably, John was in here yesterday, so probably something he did. He must have been
Well, if one of
adjusting
those
something.
headphones are too loud, it'll feed back to the microphone.
Is that it? Oh, well, I haven't touched the dials. John was over there fiddling with those dials, so he probably.
All right. Well, before we really get going here, pull up my copy.
He's going to dump coffee on me tomorrow.
Here's the latest on how President Trump and Joe Biden stand in the states. Wisconsin was called for Biden yesterday afternoon. Last we checked, Biden was up 49.4 to 48.8. That's within a point, so the president can do a recount there. Michigan was called for Biden yesterday. Biden is up 50.4% to 48%. Couldn't get a recount there. Arizona has been called for Biden by some sources, including Fox News, but not CNN. CNN has Biden up by about 68,000 votes with 14% outstanding. Just a few hours ago, Trump pulled closer to make the race tighter. In Nevada, Biden is up by only 7,600 votes, but there are 14% of the votes outstanding.
Wait a minute, 14% of the votes?
Yeah.
And they called it for him? Or that they haven't called Nevada?
Some have, some haven't.
All right. Well, that's 14% of the vote, only up 7,600.
What they're saying is leaning Nevada. I mean, leaning Republican, but
well, okay.
We'll see. 14% of the vote outstanding. There have been much movement in the count in Nevada, leading to headlines like the one on BuzzFeed. Nevada, with all due respect, people want you to please hurry the hell up.
Well, all this crap. All right. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just beyond me.
If Biden does have Arizona and if he gets Nevada, that would be enough to secure 270 of the electoral votes, which would make him the next president. Alaska, Trump is up by 51,000 votes with 53% left out there. Trump is expected to win Alaska.
53% of the vote is still not accounted for?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I can understand Alaska. They got to get the dog sleds out and, with their little moose skin bags of ballots to get to the county.
Yeah.
But everybody else, why haven't you added these up yet? All right, I'm done. No more.
Georgia, Trump is up by about 18,000 votes with 4% outstanding. Trump had a decent lead coming into yesterday, but a lot of the mail-in votes went to Biden, and he's now in danger of losing the state altogether.
Right, yeah, mail-in ballots, right. Yep, there you go.
It's like overnight they go, hey, Bob, how many ballots we need for...
Exactly.
To get over the top there, let me send them to you.
That's what's going to happen here. We got, 6 more days of counting miscellaneous ballots that will appear here in Carolina, and by then, all these judges we thought we elected, Tillis, et cetera, you're going to wake up, and then, boom, there's all these, the numbers are just going to change overnight, and North Carolina will have gone blue.
Yep. Pennsylvania, Trump is up by about 164,000 votes with 11% left. Biden has been eating into Trump's lead here, too, but this one looks like a steeper climb, and so it'll probably stay with Trump, but narrowly. And here in North Carolina, Trump is up by about 76,000 votes with 5% left. No one has called this state, but no one seems to think it's realistically in play for Biden.
How can you still, even if they were mailed in, how are ballots still hanging out there, period? I mean, all right, just...
Well, the press is already doing its job and circling Biden and saying he's going to be the next president-elect. Yeah. Trump doesn't stand a chance. Well, if Trump runs the tables here, which he could do easily...
Well... the fix is in, people. If you haven't figured it out, they're out there fixing. Cooper's up there with his Chi-Com advisors right now, doing the best he can to fix the race.
Yeah, if Trump takes Nevada and Alaska and Georgia, which he is expected to do, and Pennsylvania and North Carolina, he's your next president. But we'll have to see where these Johnny-come-lately votes. I don't
get it. People are. I can tell you right now, there's people sitting somewhere in a basement filling out ballots.
I don't doubt it.
And there isn't anybody out there. Well, the only person that would disagree is a completely stupid Democrat. But even the Democrats with half a brain are sitting there like, yep, that's exactly what we're doing. Because a bunch of them that are listening here right now probably got a pen in their hand.
Okay. Well, that's your latest on the election. Me. All right, let's get on with lightening things up a little bit.
Yeah, please, man. The gent that sent you that email. Yeah, we need to.
Before the colonel has a stroke here.
I'll be as stupid as a fifth grader today. Anything besides listening to any more of this crap.
All right, let's see if we can get a chuckle out of the colonel with the best of the late night Munich boys jokes.
I'm Jimmy Fallon, anchoring hour 30 of NBC's election night coverage.
I thought if your election lasted more than 48 hours, you were supposed to seek medical attention.
You know what? Last night was the first night of election Hanukkah.
Voters in New Jersey have passed a constitutional amendment legalizing recreational marijuana.
That's right. Weed is legal in New Jersey. You just know there's already a guy walking around in a tie-dye tracksuit. But if you think legal weed is a big deal, just listen to what Oregon did.
Oregon voters passing a measure to decriminalize small amounts of cocaine, heroin, and other drugs.
I'm sorry. A small amount of heroin? Who's only doing a small amount? Just a little bit. I just do it on the weekends. Look, yeah, I do it sometimes when I drink. I do heroin a little bit.
So that's where Hunter went.
Yeah.
That's the end of civilization there, man. Woo.
You start heroin, you will be back until it consumes your life.
Wow.
Let's see what else we got.
Decriminalize heroin, cocaine. Woof. Wow, that does make my head spin there.
Jimmy Kimmel did a new mean tweets bit on the show last night. This time it was politicians reading nasty tweets about themselves. Here's the order you want to hear. Bernie Sanders, Ted Cruz, Nancy Pelosi, John Kerry, and Al Franken. Here are the tweets.
Bernie Sanders seems like the type of guy who'd return a single piece of fruit to Walmart and hold up the line for an hour.
If Templeton the rat from Charlotte's Web had a successful rat cousin he hated for being an unctuous slime ball, it would be Ted Cruz.
Nancy Pelosi probably has the same 5 napkins in her purse for the last 25 years. That comes from Pooh Raggies. Is that how many napkins you have, Pooh?
If John Kerry's head were to be carved on a mountain, it would be actual size. Mount Rushmore, here I come.
Dear Al Franken, you weren't funny then, and you're not funny now. In fact, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, and gosh darn it, no one likes you. Call back to a character.
All true. Well, good on them for reading. I give them credit for reading them. I mean,
hey, how about get up there and get that stimulus bill now through?
Well,
that it won't influence the election now.
Yeah, Pelosi and Ted Cruz.
And I'll tell you something else. That Durham, who's doing his report on the corruption of the coup d'etat, time to release your report now. So
it's all done. It's all gone. Forget it.
It will be.
Yeah.
If we don't get it out there now. Enough of this delaying crap. Put it out there. And let's get it some wheels.
It isn't going anywhere, man. That's sitting on bricks, man. That's as far as that thing's going.
Well, you know what 2 terms got record searches on Google during the election night? Fries and liquor stores near me. Some may have wanted to relieve stress with the pleasure of food and booze. But don't take those statistics to start a new business like this old guy did.
Election stress got you freaking out? Come on down to Tranquilize and Fries, your one-stop shop for booze and French fried potatoes. That's it. We got liquor and Ore-Ida crinkle cuts.
Yeah, I'd like a large fry, bottle of that Kentucky Hooch, and a pack of smokes.
We got ketchup to go with your fries.
You don't have smokes?
Nope.
You ain't got smokes?
Oh, man, I knew we forgot something.
Tranquilize and Fries, your one-stop shop during the election season. Listen, you want to smoke, then you're going to have to make another stop.
Well, they didn't do a search for smokes. They did a search for fries and booze, man.
And ask yourself, how in the year 2020 could votes counting take so long, huh?
We now take you to exclusive audio that shows why the election results are taking so long.
One vote for Trump. Two votes for Trump. One vote for Biden. 2 votes for Biden.
This exclusive report is brought to you by the colors red and blue.
Yep. All right. A distillery in New Hampshire is selling a new deer-flavored whiskey.
A what flavored?
Deer-flavored.
Deer-flavored.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll pass.
Probably tastes a little dry.
Well, is it, just, no.
It's called the Deer Slayer.
No. Don't need any of that.
The story reminded us of the Sex Partners cologne scene from Anchorman, where Paul Rudd's character says, "Yep, it's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good."
Yep, it's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
Okay. A new survey found close to a third of us are so desperate to impress people will lie about all sorts of things in social situations. The top 3 of our jobs, let me see, get it so I can see it. The top 3 are our jobs, how much we've traveled, and how often we exercise. Kind of reminds us of the Seinfeld episode where George does the opposite and tries to pick up a woman by being brutally honest about himself.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that you were looking in my direction.
Oh, yes, I was. You just ordered the same exact lunch as me.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
I'm Victoria. Hi.
Yeah, that never happened.
And here's a tender moment between a dad and his little girl as he helps paint her fingernails before they go to the park.
Thank you so much, Daddy.
What, do you like it?
Yeah.
Show me. Nah, son, get out of here.
Nah, son, get out of here.
Perfect, baby.
I do it.
You want to paint your own nails?
Yes.
All right, let's run in the park first.
Okay.
You want to go over there?
Yes.
All right, come on.
And wait for me. I have to go.
You coming with me?
Yes.
Of course you are.
Can I come to the park?
Yeah.
Well, cute now, but it hadn't hit the teens yet. All right, the president's attorney, Rudy Giuliani, spoke yesterday about getting meaningful access to the vote counting process in a few states. President Trump later tweeted, "Our lawyers have asked for meaningful access, but what good does it do? The damage has already been done to the integrity of our system." Here's Rudy.
So we are going to continue the lawsuit here. We're going to bring a second one, and then we're going to bring a federal lawsuit, and we're going to take a very good look at whether we bring this nationally. We certainly are going to bring it here and in Wisconsin. Quite possibly, we'll do a national lawsuit and really expose the corruption of the Democrat Party.
Yeah, okay, great. Next topic.
Okay. Longtime character Elsa Raven died Tuesday. She was 91. And now you're saying, who's that? Well, she played the clock. She saved the clock tower. She was the Save the Clock Tower lady in Back to the Future, in case you remember that scene.
I think the woman was born a nun.
She's just trying to keep you respectable.
Well, she's not doing a very good job.
Terrible.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! Mayor Wilson is sponsoring an initiative to replace that clock. 30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since. We at the Hill Valley Preservation Society think it should be preserved exactly the way it is, as part of our history and heritage.
There you go, lady. There's a quarter.
Thank you. Don't forget to take a flyer.
Right.
Save the clock tower!
Okay. I didn't make it that far into the movie, so I have no clue what's going on.
You didn't watch the movie?
No.
Oh, man. Need to watch that one. No. Number 1's probably the best. Number 3 is probably second best. Number 2, and it didn't hold up to the standards.
Well, there you go. 1, 2, 3, boom. Don't need it.
How can you say you haven't watched them?
I'm sure it was all fine family entertainment.
To a point. I mean, you come back in time and you see your mom and your dad, and
I've got the concept.
And they don't know you're back in time.
I've seen the concept, I don't know how many hundreds of times in various TV shows and movies. Got it. That's the one with the DeLorean, right? I remember seeing the DeLorean. Yeah.
And they're back in time, and they got to find enough fuel to fuel the flux capacitor, which makes it possible to go through time.
Right. Yep. Find yourself some flubber while you're at it.
Well, if you could go back in time, if I could take
here we go.
Today's Wall Street Journal back with me and buy some stock, then I could make $1 billion in a day.
Why? You don't even need to take a Wall Street Journal. I can name about a dozen, 2 dozen off the top of my head that I'd buy.
Well, I know, but you buy. You pick the ones that went up, and you buy some, and you buy some, and you buy some.
I got it,
and
I've got the concept on time travel.
Right.
In many different ways. Yes, can I go back in time if I kill Hitler where World War II never happened? The whole thing.
And in my case, I could go back to when I married number 1.
You'd still have your Corvette.
And
you weren't going there, were you?
And back out of the Church of Free Man.
All right.
Say, boy, that was a close one.
All right, but here's the thing. So you back out of number 1. What happens when it comes around for number 2? You go back out of that one too?
Well, 2 would not happen.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
I could just cut off the first one.
Oh, and then two never happened.
Well, I would know about 2 to stay the frig away from it.
Okay.
Yeah. Same for 3. All right. 753. Let's see. Well, Patrick McCombs, the quarterback for the Chiefs, used some of his record-breaking contract money to pay half of the $100,000 cost to open Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Chiefs, as a polling place on Election Day. And here's why.
Yeah, I thought it was very important not only to get as many people out to vote as possible, but also to use a place as Arrowhead where we have a lot of fun, show a lot of love, a unity, where people coming together, and use that a place where we can come together and vote and use our voice. And I thought Arrowhead was a perfect place for it, and the Chiefs were all aboard with it, and some other guys on the team. We all just made our efforts strong and really got it to be a central point for everybody to go vote.
Yeah, and they voted for Trump.
Well, it didn't matter who they voted for, but, the best reason for using a place like Arrowhead Stadium or any stadium is because you can get people inside out of the weather in crappy places, where it was either raining or really cold. That would have been the best reason for doing it there. They can stay inside under cover, and maintain all that social distancing as they march forward to ramp number 1 to go down and fill out their little ballot.
Yeah. Well, Jeff and Lauren Lowe from Tiger King are reportedly about to sign a deal to make an X-rated video with 3 sex scenes. One with just the two of them, and one with another woman, and one with another guy. Anyway, here's Stewie with his reaction to that.
God, why does that turn me on?
Well, these two people are from I never watched that either. That's the Netflix thing about feeding some guy to the tigers. Is that it? The Tiger King?
I have no idea.
Well, you said the Tiger King. They were from the Tiger King, right? Wasn't that series about the murder in some zoo or something?
I guess. All right, we'll move on.
I have no clue who those two people are.
Conan was talking about how long it takes to count all the votes when the election is so close. Annie Richter threw out an idea to make it quicker.
My hat's off to all of the people who are working very hard to count these votes, but it does feel like in 2020 we'd have some sort of faster method, like a machine that would do this.
Like you could vote on a computer that goes right into a database and then they can just tell the numbers by looking at them.
You're insane. That's a crazy idea.
I'm sorry I said anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about what Andy just said. That whole idea of entering your vote immediately into a sophisticated database and it's recorded instantaneously. That's just communism, and you should know better.
No, well, that's a completely stupid premise. I mean, the problem is we're counting ballots that are still coming in the mail that are being produced as we speak. That's the problem.
All right, what is it? 3.5 away from the top of the hour. Let's see. On Election Day, New Jersey became the latest state to legalize recreational marijuana, and they apparently reacted like total squares by instantly Googling how to roll a joint. According to Google's data, there were 2,800% increase in searches for the phrase over 4 hours on Tuesday evening. Another trending phrase was, when will weed be legal in New Jersey? And just before the measure passed, one person tweeted, quote, I have 3 victory joints rolled up and ready to go. And if it doesn't pass, I'll have 3 joints rolled up and ready to go. They're just not victory joints.
Yeah, they're not going to make any money on it. All you got to do is look at Colorado. They're going to have an increase in all kinds of different health problems, especially amongst the youth. And, things are not going to change. People who are smoking dope are already doing it. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous.
And a lot was made of Kanye's West run for the president, even though he didn't seem to put much effort into it. According to the most recent numbers, Kanye got about 60,000 votes, which is roughly 0.0375% of the estimated 160 million votes cast.
Yeah.
And he didn't even get 0.5% of the vote on any of the states where he was on the ballot.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody was going to jump on his bandwagon. I don't know. For some reason, I just, I didn't see him motivating anybody.
Let's see.
There was all this fear amongst the Democrats that the black vote was all going to jump on his train, and I don't know. I didn't see it, but I'm not really paying attention to him anyway.
Trying to find something I got time to do, and that ain't much. By the way, Thursday Night Football will be the 49ers against the Packers.
Is that tonight? Well,
yeah,
okay.
If you watch that
That's
stuff.
another game I won't be watching.
Yeah, me either. All right, coming up at the top of the hour, the news is next, and we'll be back on the backside.
Good morning and happy Thursday. We're starting in the 40s this morning, so not as chilly of a start. Highs this afternoon will be back in the upper 60s and low 70s. We'll see a mostly sunny to partly cloudy afternoon. Partly cloudy with some patchy fog possible overnight tonight. We're in the mid to upper 40s and near 50 for Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we'll see a partly to mostly cloudy sky, so some more cloud cover with us for Friday. Highs will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. I'm meteorologist Zach Malak in the Weather Center.
Broadcasting from the top of the North Carolina Sand Hills, 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB, Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Democrat Joe Biden says he is not formally declaring victory in the presidential race.
But I am here to report, when the count is finished, we believe we will be the winners.
Biden has 264 electoral votes, meaning he is just one battleground state away from victory. 4 states still in play, and President Trump leads in 3 of those states: Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. The Trump campaign has gone to court claiming that Republican monitors being denied access to ballots as the counting goes on.
President Trump's campaign has launched a series of legal challenges in battleground states, with the vote count increasingly favoring Democrat Joe Biden. The campaign filed lawsuits in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Georgia, demanding better access to observe the ballots being processed and counted. Trump lawyers are also challenging Pennsylvania's decision to allow ballots to be received through Friday. Greg Clugston, Washington.
President Trump's son Eric speaking in Pennsylvania yesterday.
My father is up by almost 500,000 votes in this state, with 86% reported, and plenty of red counties left to go. Plenty of red counties left to go. We're going to win Pennsylvania, but they're trying to cheat us out of it.
And post-election rioting broke out in the streets of a number of cities last night, from east to west. In New York, there were dozens of arrests as protesters carrying signs reading "Count Every Vote" set fires and fought with police. In Portland, Oregon, authorities had to declare a riot as vandals smashed store windows at numerous businesses in the downtown area. On Wall Street, looks like the stock market set to resume its rally later this morning. Right now, Dow futures up 399 points. NASDAQ futures 308 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
If you've fallen behind in your credit card payments during the shutdown, you're probably feeling some added pressures. And even a brief history of late payments can lead to a big drop in your credit score. But you don't have to solve these problems alone. Trinity Debt Management can help. We'll work with your creditors, put a stop to late fees and other penalties, and make a plan that helps you get caught up. We'll also consolidate your bills into one easy-to-manage monthly payment and negotiate much lower interest rates. Not only will you find immediate relief, you'll save thousands. And don't worry, it's not alone. It's a smart way to get back on track. All you have to do is give Trinity a quick call, and we'll take care of the rest. Right now, no one really knows what the future will bring, but one thing is for sure. If your debt has you down, we should talk. Here's the number.
Call 1-800-990-6976. That's 1-800-990-6976.
Cameroon mourns the loss of 7 school children killed recently by a gunman in the country's southwest.
At a playground in the town of Kumba, 7 caskets have been draped in the green, red and yellow colours of the Cameroonian flag. There have been many brutal incidents during the separatist conflict, but the killing of the students aged between 12 and 14 caused a great deal of shock and anger in Cameroon. The Prime Minister, Joseph Ngute, is attending the funeral at a time when the government is under severe criticism for failing to protect students. The authorities say just this week 4 schools have been attacked by gunmen and 11 teachers are still missing after being kidnapped in front of their pupils in the northwest of the country on Tuesday.
The BBC's Will Ross. India's coronavirus caseload has risen by more than 50,000 today amid a resurgence of infections in the capital. Another 704 fatalities in the past 24 hours. Townhall.com. Montana Senator Steve Daines will be back on Capitol Hill for another 6-year term after holding off the toughest challenge of his political career.
Daines managed a victory over Governor Steve Bullock in one of the toughest races in the country. It was among a handful of disappointments for Democrats who saw Daines' seat as one of the most likely to flip in their effort to retake majority control. Daines got help along the way from President Trump, who praised the senator for helping to pass the Great American Outdoors Act. What had been a clear path to victory was put in jeopardy when a term-limited Governor Bullock chose to run. Daines successfully argued that voting for Bullock could lead to what he called a liberal tyranny. Bob Agnew reporting.
The European Commission has cut its outlook for the rebound from the pandemic shutdowns. The executive authority for the European Union says that things will not reach pre-virus levels until 2023. That's the takeaway from the autumn economic forecast. More on these stories at townhall.com.
As our economy gradually reopens, remember to support local.
Know you're doing the right thing and stay proud.
Be a part of the greatest comeback of all time with Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
Hello, this is Debbie Serino, owner of Wakert Realtors Town & Country. Whether you're looking to sell your home now or at some time in the future, why not let the experts at Wakert prepare you so that when you are ready, you will experience the results you deserve, nothing but the best. One of our recent sales was a home that had been on the market with another firm for a year. Our clients came to us looking for better results. We listed the home on Friday and it sold on Saturday. Would you like to know how we did it? Give us a call at 910-235-3685. Our marketing plan has proven time and time again to produce the results you need. We sell more because we do more.
Call 910-315-9051 or find them at the corner of Rattlesnake and McCaskill Road East in Pinehurst. Independently owned and operated. Carolina Power and Generators reminds you that just because they've run out of storm names, that doesn't mean hurricane season is over. Hurricanes, tropical storms, and torrential rains will unfortunately continue in North Carolina. And as for the second time in history, the storm naming system enters into the Greek alphabet. There's no better time than right now to prepare with a whole home standby generator. The generator guys at Carolina Power and Generators make dependable power the easy choice with free in-home assessments, turnkey installations, affordable maintenance plans, and financing available. A whole home standby generator automatically provides power within seconds, so your life goes uninterrupted. Visit Carolina Power and Generators online at generacnc.com or call 910-241-4677 to prepare for tomorrow. 910-241-4677.
Mac's Breakfast Anytime is now open 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Sunday, and on Fridays from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. when they'll be serving Calabash-style seafood. Military 10% discount anytime. Discounted menus for seniors are always available. Come in today or call for curbside pickup at 910-692-9806. That's 910-692-9806. Mac's Breakfast Anytime. 1904 Highway 1 in Aberdeen. This is the perfect time of the year to bust out all your Echo tools and equipment from Beaver Equipment. Thanks to all the storms, my new Echo chainsaw from Beaver Equipment has been getting a good workout. Beaver Equipment is the place to go for rough and rugged Echo equipment for real men. They offer 5-year warranties and are locally owned and operated. So men, get out there and enjoy your Echo Power equipment from Beaver Equipment, Highway 211 in Aberdeen, 910-944-0402.
This is Dr. Terry Ann Sams of Sandhills Weekend Dental. I know some of you are overdue for a cleaning and checkup, and we are excited to welcome a new dental hygienist to our team. Her name is Katie. I can't wait for you to meet her. Give us a call. We are here Wednesdays through Saturdays at 910-687-4423 or visit sandhillsweekenddental.com, 910-687-4423.
Aberdeen Carpet is proud to be your local shop flooring network retailer, and we're here to help you find the perfect floor for your home this fall. Have pets, kids, or a house full of both? We've got you covered with exceptional carpet, exquisite hardwood, and waterproof luxury vinyl tile. Hurry into Aberdeen Carpet today, located at 2315 Highway 5 in Aberdeen, near Habitat for Humanity. We're open 9 to 4, Monday through Saturday. Visit us online at aberdeencarpet.com to check us out, then call us at 910-944-6200. 888-848-8204 to schedule a free estimate.
NCN News, I'm Mike Rayleigh. More than 24 hours after Election Day, we still have no clear winner in the presidential race, but Joe Biden is ahead in the electoral votes. CBS News correspondent Ed O'Keefe is following the latest from both campaigns.
The Trump campaign strategy has been contradictory. On the one hand, in states the president's trailing in, like Arizona, they say the number of votes yet to be counted will put the president ahead of Biden. But in states where the president is ahead, like Pennsylvania, the campaign wants the votes to stop being counted.
Karen Brinson Bell is executive director of the North Carolina State Board of Elections and says,
last night we stressed very much with everyone that election night results are always unofficial, and we make those official through the canvass period where we do audits, where we do reconciliations, to make sure that every vote counts and that we can count and that the integrity of the election is upheld.
Guy Uriel Charles, Duke law professor, says that the election process is going exactly as it should.
I haven't seen any laws that have been broken. The process is going exactly as it should. Votes are being tabulated.
COVID-19 numbers are continuing to rise in North Carolina, but Pitt County's health director says there has been no link to new cases and early voting sites. Dr. John Silvernail tells WITN.
I drove by a couple of polling places. There did not appear to be huge lines or people cramped together.
ETA is moving over Honduras as a weakened tropical depression. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says the southern coast of the U.S. could get hit by ETA next week.
Southern Florida, and particularly the Keys, at a place like Naples, is looking at a tropical storm at worst for Tuesday.
A man was shot and killed last night in the University City area of Charlotte. His name has not been released, and detectives have not said what led to the shooting. No arrests have been made. You're listening to NCN News.
Alternative Power knows more is happening at home now than ever. And when a winter storm causes your power to go out, life is disrupted. A Generac automatic standby generator from Alternative Power guards the home against blackouts caused by weather of all types. Financing options are available. And act now for a free 10-year warranty. Gain peace of mind with a Generac automatic standby generator. Alternative Power, North Carolina's Generac experts. See more at alternativepower.com.
The 2021 Honda Pioneer lineup is here to make light work of the job and add a heavy dose of fun to your day off. Every Pioneer side-by-side is stock full of smart technology, responsive power, and Honda's hallmark of engineering excellence. The only thing left to add is you. Then you'll understand how life is better on a Honda. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet and eye protection, always wear your seatbelt, and keep the side nets and doors closed. Pioneers are for drivers 16 years and older.
3 months after a deadly tornado struck Bertie County during Hurricane Isaias, communities in the area are still working to recover. Mitchell Cooper is head of emergency services in the county and tells WCTI.
Our long-range plan is going to have those partners with Samaritan's Purse, Carolina Rebuilders, the Methodists, and the Baptists as a rebuild project or a rehab project to get our citizens back home in the county.
The holiday season will have to be a little bit different this year, with the pandemic expected to rage on through the rest of the year and beyond. State Health and Human Services Secretary Mandy Cohen offered words of caution.
We know people want and need to be together. And if, again, we would love for you to do that virtually, but if you're going to come together, keep it small, keep it outside, make sure that you're being physically social distance if you are together.
Kinston police say they're searching for the suspect in a deadly shooting that happened last night. The victim is identified as 28-year-old Demario Washington of Kinston. CNET editor-at-large Ian Shear says check their site for tips on finding and getting the best Black Friday deals now and coming soon.
There's a lot of anxiety out there right now about how the economy is going to do. And retailers know that. They want your business still. So some of them are actually offering you Black Friday price protection. If you buy before Black Friday, they'll guarantee to offer you a refund if the price goes down during that crazy shopping weekend.
Correspondent Nancy Chen on why people should not put off cancer treatments during this pandemic.
Every month cancer treatment is delayed, it can increase a person's risk of death by around 10%. Canadian and UK researchers looked at the impact of delaying treatment such as surgery, chemotherapy, or radiotherapy for 7 types of cancer. They say understanding this is critical since some treatments are being postponed for patients during the pandemic.
Mike Rayleigh, NCN News.
Hello, everyone, and happy Friday, Thursday, we'll see a lovely afternoon today with a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky. High temperatures today back in the upper 60s and low 70s once again. Partly to mostly cloudy at times overnight tonight. Could also see some patchy fog develop in spots. We're in the upper 40s and near 50 Friday morning. Friday afternoon, partly to mostly cloudy sky with high temperatures back in the upper 60s and low 70s once again. Could see some patchy fog developing Friday night. I'm meteorologist Zach Malak in the Weather Center.
Right now here in the Sand Hills area, sunny and 47 degrees. Humidity 83%, dew point 41, pressure 3023, and winds northwest at 2, gusting to 6. It's 8:14. Let's take a look at your Sand Hills news for this Thursday morning. North Carolina U.S. Senate race between Republican incumbent Tom Tillis and Democratic challenger Cal Cunningham is too early to call, with many votes yet to be counted. Tillis led Cunningham by nearly 97,000 votes from among more than 5.4 million votes counted through early Wednesday. There were still outstanding mail-in absentee ballots and an unknown number of provisional ballots cast. Tillis celebrated what he called a victory in a speech to supporters Tuesday night. The Associated Press has not yet declared a winner in the race. Cunningham's campaign manager said Wednesday the campaign is letting the vote count continue. And a West End man has been arrested on several drug charges. Philip Allred had outstanding drug warrants when he was arrested in West End on Tuesday. Moore County Sheriff's Department said Allred had in his possession cocaine, marijuana, and other drug paraphernalia. That's your WEEB local news this morning from the Sand Hill Sentinel. And, of course, you can go online to sandhillsentinel.com for more information. It's 8:16. Sports is next, right here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB.
NCN Sports, I'm Josh Zach. Coronavirus cases have prompted 2 NFL teams to shut down their facilities. CBS News correspondent Jim Krasula has the details.
The San Francisco 49ers have closed their practice facility following a positive test for COVID-19, but are still scheduled to play Green Bay Thursday night. The Packers had a positive test earlier in the week. The Denver Broncos canceled practice after another coronavirus infection. The team's president and general manager also tested positive for the virus.
And 2 more Broncos players also tested positive for COVID-19 and placed on the COVID-19 reserve list. Their starting defensive end, Shelby Harris, and practice squad offensive lineman Darren Paulo. Harris came into close contact with an infected person and self-reported he'll have to be in 5 consecutive days of negative coronavirus tests to be able to return to the team. Paulo is infected with COVID-19. Both players are isolating at their homes. Now, the 49ers game against Green Bay is still on as scheduled to be played tonight. And the Packers are also dealing with their own COVID issues. Running backs A.J. Dillon and Jamal Williams are on their team's COVID-19 list. Louisville has paused all football activities, and its Saturday game at Virginia has been postponed at least a week due to a spike in COVID-19 cases. The program has 10 players who tested positive for the virus and 5 others in quarantine because of contact tracing. Meanwhile, California's season opener Saturday night against Washington is in jeopardy following a positive COVID test on the Golden Bears that has caused coach Justin Wilcott saying that there is a significant number of players that need contact tracing. Panthers coach Matt Rule is very hopeful Christian McCaffrey will play Sunday against Kansas City. The running back went through his first padded practice yesterday. Since week 2, he's still listed as designated to return from injured reserve, so he wasn't given an injury designation after practice. This is NCN Sports.
Being a Farm Bureau insurance agent means being local. It means insuring your child's first car and standing beside you after a storm. It's more than a business to us. It's a friendship. So call an agent who calls North Carolina home. Because when you need us, we're there. In every county, every day. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
North Carolina's voters have spoken. How can you make sense of what they said? Carolina Journal can help. Reporters and columnists look at how the elections will affect your wallets, your businesses, your safety, your children's education. Available each month as a free newspaper, every day online at carolinajournal.com. Carolina Journal, your best source for government news that affects you. Visit carolinajournal.com today.
A movement is underway in horse racing to clean up the sport by enacting uniform safety standards that everyone in the industry would have to abide by. An integrity and safety bill is being reviewed by the U.S. Senate that could put national standards in place by the start of 2022. The rules include eliminating performance-enhancing substances, restricting the use of anti-bleeding medication, and placing limits on the use of bronchodilators that can enhance muscle development. There would also be restrictions on how and how many times a jockey can whip a horse consecutively during a race. A season of league-only games in the SEC is not for the meek or the mediocre. The league has reached the halfway point of its 10-game season with 4 ranked teams in the top 10. Alabama's number 2, followed by Georgia at number 5, Texas A&M at 7, and Florida number 8. Josh, Zach, NCN Sports.
The greatest comeback of all time is underway. Remember to shop local businesses. A reminder from Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
War Dogs Army Surplus. Moore County's largest selection of Army surplus has expanded and open for business. Since acquiring the adjoining building, War Dogs will now be able to provide Moore County with even more quality, high-end Army surplus. Bring in your Army gear and War Dogs will match any legitimate offer from another competitor and beat it by 10%. That's right. War Dogs will match their offer and add 10% to your wallet. Open Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and 11 to 4 on Saturday. Located at 675 West Broad Street in Southern Pines, right across the street from Beefeaters, or call them at 910-920-7749. That's 920-7749. War Dogs. We offer more and sell for less.
Among the golf courses and tall pines of Old Town Pinehurst is a storied, authentic tavern. Settle into the cozy atmosphere with friends to enjoy a classic cocktail from one of the area's largest spirits collection, or a pub favorite to eat. When you want casual dining served with something shaken or stirred or untapped, head to Drum & Quill, located at 40 Jinkapin Road in Pinehurst. To see a full menu, visit drumandquill.com. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and late on Fridays and Saturdays. Drum & Quill Cocktails and Kitchen in the heart of Pinehurst.
Hi, this is Rich Wagner from Whispering Pines. I've been suffering with acute back and knee pain for many months, and after trying visits to the doctor, painkillers, and spinal injections with no relief, I went to see Dr. Wright at Wright Chiropractic in Seven Lakes. After the first visit, I noticed a lot of improvement, and I've continued to improve with each treatment. Thanks to Dr. Wright, I'm feeling much better than I have in a very long time. I was skeptical about chiropractic treatment at first, but it has truly given me my life back.
This is Dr. Wright. I can't guarantee I can fix every problem, but I will tell you honestly whether chiropractic can be of help for your particular issue. Living with pain is not always the only option. Doesn't it make sense to explore every avenue before resigning yourself to the limitations of pain? Call our office today to schedule a consultation and start living again. 673-2225.
This is Neil, owner of Seven Lakes Kennels. We offer boarding, grooming, daycare, and training. More importantly, our passion comes from getting to know each of our families.
My name is Laura Scott, and my dog has been in the board and train program at Seven Lakes Kennels with Neil for 4 weeks. In that 4 weeks' time, I've seen significant improvements in his decision-making, his ability to obey, and to respond to commands. It's amazing what Neil has been able to do.
We moved here a little over a year ago and needed a place to bring our dogs for kenneling and doggy daycare. We have 2 Huskies. They love the place. They get super excited when they know that we turn off the main road and they're coming here. They know where they're going.
We have 2 Huskies, and the younger of the 2 is a little bit of a special needs animal in the fact that she has seizures from time to time. Neil's team at Seven Lakes have taken great care of her and him, the other Husky as well, and we feel totally comfortable in dropping them off.
Call Seven Lakes Kennels at 910-673-2060. That's 910-673-2060.
They just take great care of our dogs.
Saluting the men and women who keep and kept us free. America's veterans.
We remember those who were
called upon to give all a person can give.
This Veterans Day salute from 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB.
For more than 100 years, Pines Funerals has been there for Moore County families when they needed us most. We continue to build on tradition of trust by serving all your funeral and memorial needs from any of our convenient locations. Nestled in 15 acres of wooded landscape along Morganton Road, Pine Lawn Memorial Park offers memorial gardens, mausoleums, a chapel, and a beautiful brand new funeral and cremation center slated for completion in 2020. For free, pre-planning information, or to schedule a tour, call Pines Funerals at 910-947-2224 or visit pinesfunerals.com today. At Sand Hills Collision Center in Seven Lakes, we proudly serve all your automotive repair, auto body restoration, and collision repair needs. With our brand new state-of-the-art Chief straightening system and eco-friendly AmeriCure paint booth, you can rest assured that your vehicle, boat, or RV will receive top-notch repair and flawless paint jobs. And for all you aviators, we do aircraft body repair too. Sand Hills Collision Repair Center is veteran-owned and offers a 5% discount to our military family. We give free estimate and accept all insurance and self-pay. All our ATECs will provide superior customer service from start to finish because we are committed to quality and prompt expert service. Bring your automobile, boat, or RV by today for a free quote at 135 Villageview Drive in Seven Lakes. That's just 2 minutes from the Food Lion on Seven Lakes Drive. Or call us at 910-673-AUTO. That's 673-AUTO. Sand Hills Collision Center, because you deserve the best.
Brick's Wood Fire Pizza in the Cole Shopping Center is now reopened. In addition to the great wood fire pizzas, Brick's has wood-fired wings, all cooked in our brick oven. And everything is made fresh daily. Your choice of craft beers on tap and a variety of wines. The wait staff is wearing face masks and seating is more than 6 feet apart. Dine in or sit outside on the patio. Jump into the fire at Brick's Wood Fire Pizzas, Cole Shopping Center, Southern Pines. Open every day at 11 a.m. It's better than ever.
Thanks for help bringing the economy back. One local purchase at a time.
Kind of uplifts you and you feel better.
It's the greatest comeback of all time. With Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
The Zumwalt Zone is brought to you by Quality Built Homes, the Sand Hills #1 home builder, developer, and remodeler. With over 1,500 homes built in Moore County, we earn our name every day. Quality Built Homes, 910-944-7453.
Hello, I'm John Zumwalt, and you're in the Zumwalt Zone. As of the time I recorded this, we still don't know who won the presidential election. I hear people say, well, no matter. It'll all work out. It's okay. We're all Americans. Wrong. It does matter, and it matters a lot. We're not really voting on a president this time. We're voting on our form of government. Do we want to ditch our beloved Constitution and start the journey towards socialism and then full communism? That's the Democrat goal. Or do we want to continue with the rule of law? The rule of law that has made us and kept us such an amazing nation through our Constitution. The Democrats are saying it out loud. Get rid of the Electoral College, confiscate guns, open up our borders, defund the police. Riots are a right that citizens have. Let them burn buildings. It's only property. Donald Trump is the only man alive who could have accomplished what he's accomplished. He stood strong against the entire crooked news media for 4 years, a media that blasted lies about him 24 hours a day. He stood up to enemies in the FBI and other federal agencies, and now we wait. We wait and wait and wait and watch. We watch as new ballots are discovered daily. We wait for the new deadlines for accepting ballots to arrive. This election will be perceived as the most crooked of any in our history. In the 1800s, they could count ballots, but we can't in 2020. Yep, the results of this election matter a lot. Have a good day. From the Zumwalt Zone.
Good morning and happy Thursday. We're starting in the 40s this morning, so not as chilly of a start. Highs this afternoon will be back in the upper 60s and low 70s. We'll see a mostly sunny to partly cloudy afternoon. Partly cloudy with some patchy fog possible overnight tonight. We're in the mid to upper 40s and near 50 for Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we'll see a partly to mostly cloudy sky, so some more cloud cover with us for Friday. Highs will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. I'm meteorologist Zach Malak in the Weather Center.
And now, the Sand Hills #1 morning show. Mornings with the LeaderMan.
here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. And heard and seen around the world at talk973.com.
The best part of waking up is waking up with us.
Are you a redhead? Is that your natural hair color?
Yeah. Why? It is National Love Your Red Hair Day.
True beauty is about hair color.
November 5th, National Love Your Red Hair Day.
National Love Your Red Hair Day.
All right, Carrot Top. Carrot Top. Don't call me that.
Why shouldn't I?
It's a pejorative term.
It's such a pejorative term. What should I call you?
This is beautiful.
You know what else I just realized?
It's showtime.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on!
Good morning, Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It's time once again for Mornings with the LeaderMan. I'm Steve Leader Adams, along with the Colonel, retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, good morning, Moore County. Good morning, unfortunate Aberdeen, as the thoroughly discredited and disgraced pilot refers to you. Yeah, you know, there isn't much more you can say. If you didn't hear what that was all about, you know, you can go back and listen from last Friday, listen from yesterday, etc. But the pilot's been lying to you. They've been publicly subsidized and paid to lie to you, or at least obfuscate the facts of certain things about the school board and the school system here in Moore County. So, at any rate, the weather's nice and warming up, so get out there, kill some COVID, breathe deep that fresh air, and enjoy that sun, because that's what's healthy for you, not that filthy face diaper.
All right. Don't forget, of course, we're being heard and seen around the world on our live video stream. That's up and running at talk973.com or talk1041.com. Top middle of the page is where the link is located. On your mobile device, you'll need to fire up YouTube and put Mornings with the LeaderMan in the search. If you're on your mobile device just needing our audio stream, that's easy too. Fire up a streaming app, such as TuneIn, iTunes, or Streama. Many others work. Just plug WEEB in the search, and we should appear at the top. And, of course, it's always available on our website. Upper right-hand corner of every one of our web pages has an icon that says, Listen Live. Click that once, and you're listening that quick. Weather for us today here in the Sand Hills area, like the Colonel alluded to, it's going to be nice. Sunny and a high of 71. Tonight, a few clouds linger in. It'll go mostly partly cloudy, low of 51. Tomorrow, just copy and paste today on it for Friday, and you'll have it. Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy Saturday, 74. Partly cloudy, 20% chance of an isolated shower Sunday, high of 74. And Monday, partly cloudy with isolated showers and a high of 75. All right. As you get closer to the end of the week, we'll get closer to 80 also. Right now around the Sand Hills, winds to northwest at 2, gusting to 6. Pressure 30-23, dew point 41. Humidity 83%. It's sunshine, and let me refresh that just in case. Let's see. Sunshine at 48 degrees. here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Yes, don't try this at home, boys and girls.
You just might get it right.
I'm a professional.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I can tell by this, Steve's erector set over here in the corner still buzzing away, so,
Yeah.
he's got it going.
Everything's working. This station's been here so long. It's been here, how long? Let's see. 47, so it's 60-some years old, and there have been a lot of makeovers inside here. Where we're sitting one right now used to be the transmitter room. And there are big transmitters here with a chain link fence in front of it and all that good stuff. Because whoever was on the air had to be in direct contact with the meters on that transmitter. They used to be a lot stricter than they are now. Today's transmitters are just so dead on that they don't have to worry about them too much.
Well, that's good. Because I don't want to be sitting around any transmitters in high voltage.
And the studio used to be up there in that room. And anyway, now it is what it is.
Gotcha.
This is the...
Well, that's the addition over there, isn't it? Or was that was part of the original building? That
no, everything from the hallway that way is new.
No, all right, yeah. So, okay.
And you talk about wires over wires over wires over wires. As you unplug the last setup, you plug in the new setup. But what we have found here, you don't take a wire out unless it absolutely has to come out, because if you do, it messes up the grounding system.
Ah, okay.
So we leave things alone.
Okay, got it.
The old motto is it working? Yes. Then keep your hands off of it.
Well, that's a generally good rule to begin with.
Yeah.
That's a Marine Corps thing, hey, It's phrased a little differently, but serves the same purpose.
All right, some things we need to know today so we do not sound stupid. Not too many. Oregon has become the first state to decriminalize hard drugs, including heroin.
Oregon.
Yeah, it seems bad that Oregon, Washington, California, the left coast, their populations are high, and people are getting fed up with being taxed to death, and crazy regulations put on them, and so forth and so on, that a lot of them are migrating out of there. And they migrate over to conservative states, and then they vote to turn them into a California with their voting.
Yeah, a lot of them, a lot of that is done purposefully, too, but you have a lot of conservative-oriented people moving out, but it's happening here too, and it's going to happen. Yeah.
I mean, why would people vote for something they know is going to be worse?
I don't know.
Maybe 8 years of Obama wasn't enough to prove that that kind of management produces a stale economy. One is not moving. And where capital is not readily available for companies to expand. All right, back to things you need to know. Meanwhile, in Utah, they've made hunting and fishing a constitutional right.
They took that long to do that? Utah?
Google searches for liquor stores near me have hit an all-time high. Scientists in Thailand have developed a coating for socks that kills bacteria and cures smelly feet.
A coating? Say that one again. They've developed a coating for your feet,
for your socks.
Oh, for your socks. So
that kills bacteria and cures smelly feet.
Well, I thought they already had some fabrics, etc., that did that. Okay, this one's new. Okay.
At age 25, North Carolina Republican Congressman Madison Cawthorn will become the youngest member of Congress. He's the young man who was in the service and came home a paraplegic.
No, he was hurt in a traffic accident.
Oh, it was a traffic accident?
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't know if he was in the service, but he was injured in a traffic accident.
Either way, he was hurt and is in a wheelchair for life until they get better technology. But he was at part of Trump's, what's the word I'm looking for? Convention.
Right, yeah.
And did a good job, and he's up there in the mountains running, and he won.
Yeah, that was Mark Meadows' old
seat.
Yeah, okay. Well, see, that's where the Democrats had some real failure. They, the down ballot didn't really break for them as they were hoping. They thought they were just going to wipe it all out, and they didn't. They didn't flip any state legislatures. Well, not yet, because they're still working. They're going to flip Tillis. The two Senate candidates in Georgia, those are going to end up going to a runoff, and they'll figure out how to rip those two out of there. And have they declared Collins a winner yet up in Maine? I think they're still.
Well, there's
working
no
on
doubt
her.
she's going to win.
There was one more somewhere, I can't remember. But they're still working on it. They got to knock off three Republicans somewhere, and then if Biden takes in, then they got the Senate, and we're done. We're cooked then, man. Stick a fork in it.
Yeah. Just to play it safe, President Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame had barriers put up around it. The other day, not too many days ago, some guy who had already destroyed that star once and was arrested for it, destroyed it again.
Well, I don't know why it's important to go around knocking all these statues and things down. It's just doesn't make any sense to me. So.
And Beyonce really is a queen bee. She told a magazine the other day that she owns 2 beehives. For the record, Kanye West received over 60,000 votes for president.
Yeah, good for him.
Mississippi voters approved the new flag. They dropped the Confederate flag and replaced it with a magnolia.
Okay.
And over in England, a gang of wine thieves dug a tunnel and broke into a secure, high-end wine cellar and stole up to $65,000 worth of classic vintages, port and whiskey. But what they missed was a valuable collection of wine that was owned by the late Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Today's impossible question: 65% of women don't let their man do this. What is it?
65% of women don't let their man don't let their man do something. I don't know. I can't think of anything. It's usually the other, hey, get this done, you lazy whatever. So I don't know. I have no clue what that might be.
Repair their car.
Repair their car. They don't let their man work on the car. Oh, come on. 65% of women?
Well, today, most people don't have the tools to work on the car.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, but I'm thinking of simple repairs like, replacing a filter or changing a tire, those kind of things. I mean, you're right. You can't change the plugs and timing and all that crap like you used to do. But I don't know. Okay, don't let their husband fool around with the car. All right.
From a did you know category,
how many men don't let their women work on the car? Is that like 100%?
Pretty close. 18% of us have broken up with someone because they cheered for this.
The opposing football team.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
The word taxi is second on the list of words that have the same meaning in many different languages. The number one word that means the same thing is...
Stop.
Amen.
Amen. then. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
65 degrees is the ideal temperature for getting a good night's sleep, according to sleep specialists. Close to 96% of American homes have a bottle of this in the kitchen.
How many? What percentage of homes?
96%. A
bottle of this, a bottle of in the kitchen. Well, it's either olive oil or cleaner or hand soap of some kind. I don't know.
Good guess, but it's ketchup.
Ketchup. All right.
The most
wait a minute. Now, 90-some%. It's okay. Maybe it's 100%, but it seems to me a bottle of soap or something, hand cleaner, would be in every frickin' kitchen in America. I would hope.
The most borrowed item in America are what?
The most borrowed items? Well, let me see. It wouldn't be underwear. Tools.
Books.
Borrowed books.
The second most...
Still? No, I don't believe that because there's so many people that can't read a freaking book. I don't believe that anymore.
The second most borrowed item is...
sugar. Cup of sugar.
Jumper cables.
Jumper cables. All right. Well, that I believe. But, again, I don't know how many people know how to jump a car. I'm not sure there's a lot of people that know how to do that.
The average woman checks her horoscope 150 times a year. The average man does it how many times?
Like 0?
I'll give you credit. Close to it. 10.
10%? All right.
Over 24% of women want to change their man, this on their man.
The bald spot.
I'll give you credit. Their man's hairstyle.
Yeah, there you go.
About 15% of us have...
I wonder if Melania wants to...
Do what?
I wonder if Melania wants to change Trump's hairstyle.
About 15% of us have a billiards table in our home.
How many? 27%?
15.
15%?
And studies show that if you have too many of these at work, your coworkers may perceive you as less professional.
Family pictures.
That's right.
Yeah.
Personal photos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, wife and kids, one corner of the desk. That about does it.
Let's see. Well, before we do that, let's do this and get it up there and go play it. What do you say? All right, here we go.
And now it's time for
Random
facts.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, a random fact for today and perhaps a spare. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen aren't identical twins. They're just very similar looking fraternal twins.
Right. Okay. There was always differences to me that kind of made me wonder what the deal was with them.
A woman named Shamni Bangkok name from Bangkok.
Okay, Bangkok.
Received the longest prison sentence in the world in world history in 1989. She got 141,078 years for running a $204 million pyramid scheme.
Ooh,
she only served about 8 years.
Wow. For a pyramid scheme. I mean, those people over there are hard on illegal drugs and stuff, but for a pyramid scheme, they 148,000 years or whatever. Ooh.
She made $204 million a year.
Yeah, she nabbed the wrong guy in that pyramid. That's a fact. Ooh.
The character from The New Yorker with the monocle and top hat is named Estes Tilly.
Yeah, that rings a bell. Somebody told me that once before.
Pringles are only about 42% potatoes. The rest is wheat, starch, flour, oil, salt, and seasoning.
Yeah.
And because of that, they're not legally allowed to be called potato chips.
Right.
Technically, they're potato crisp.
Crisp. Is that it? Okay. Crisps.
And a spare here, several decades before Richard Jenkins played John C. Reilly's father in Step Brothers, he worked as a truck driver. And his boss at the job was John C. Reilly's father.
Okay.
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 Okay. All right. Let's we'll get some of the stuff we haven't done in quite a while. Where is that? Okay. Here we go.
Oh man, I didn't.
And your little dog too.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
All right, my friends, it's time once again. Spread across the floor like we own it. In the style of John Wayne. Open up those doors and look at our 30 Liberty safes. And today, I wander over to Liberty safe number 19. And open the bad boy up. And let the Colonel reach in and grab our weapon of choice for today.
Well, I tell you, things aren't looking good for cops carrying firearms anymore. You're gonna have to get used to going without one. You'll have to, there's a set of nunchucks in there, though. You'll have to use these nunchucks today.
You want me to use the nunchucks?
Nunchucks.
I'm good at it. All right, watch this. That's pretty good, isn't it?
There you go. You're all set.
All right, we'll tuck that under our arm, head out the door, pin on our badge, and grab some whoop ass as we go after stupid criminal news today. Stupid criminal news number 1. Here's another classic, only in 2020 story for you. A guy in his 30s or early 40s went to a Chase Bank branch in Fallsbrook, California. This happened on Saturday, and he wasn't wearing a mask. So the teller told him, put one on. The guy put on a mask and then robbed the place. The teller who made him put on the mask, gave him some cash, and the guy ran off. But because he went in without a mask, the police have security video shot of his face, and they're trying to use it to track him down. Stupid criminal news number 2 this morning. There's nothing like making your getaway car more conspicuous and slower to really guarantee you won't get away with the crime. There's a 34-year-old guy named Joshua Johnson in Milwaukee, Oregon, and on Tuesday he robbed an Ace Hardware store at gunpoint, then fled in his Mazda SUV. But he wasn't hard to spot, and he couldn't have been driving particularly fast because he had a couch strapped to the roof of the car. The police easily tracked him down and arrested him. It turned out the Mazda was stolen too, but there's no word on whether the couch was there when he stole the car or not. He's facing several charges, including robbery, eluding, and a whole lot more. And that's your stupid criminal news for this Thursday. Yeah, I got a picture here showing the couch. Actually, it looks like it's in 2 sections.
Oh, a sectional couch, huh? Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I guess maybe figured if he got tired, he could pull off side of the road and take a nap on the couch.
Yep. He's not too bright.
No.
All right. Let me see here.
No, he's not too bright.
All right, we always like cheating stories. After you hear of this, you'll never be able to look at a selfie again without studying what's in the background.
Oh, boy.
A woman named Sydney Kinch posted a video on TikTok earlier this week showing how she caught her boyfriend of 4 years cheating on her. He sent a selfie from the car, and when she got a look at the reflection, and when she looked at the reflection of his sunglasses in the photo, she saw another woman's leg. Well, it's not my leg. And it may sound like she didn't come serious. She did come with serious detective work here, except that it was actually pretty blatant. It's more surprising her boyfriend didn't notice before he sent the selfie. Anyway, she says she confronted her boyfriend. They got into a huge fight. No kidding. And she found out he's been cheating on her with at least 5 other women.
5? Ooh, man, that guy's ambitious there. Woo, wow. 5. So he potentially has a total of 6 women on him. Oh, man. That's a lot to handle, man. Especially if they all go bad.
Let's see.
5 other women. So this guy actually broke down and told her about 5 other women.
Right.
Yeah, he's I guess he's honest. If nothing else after that.
What
happens if they all show up at his door at the same time?
Oh, here's one I was looking for. What do you think is the highest risk thing to touch in a grocery store when it comes to the virus and other germs? Researchers went to 24 different stores and swabbed stuff to see how dirty everything was. The big surprise was that shopping cart handles aren't that bad, but this other spot was pretty filthy. Here are the bad ones. Credit card pin pads.
Yeah. Yep.
They're the germiest surface because everyone uses them, and they're not wiped down. Yeah. The handles on shopping baskets.
Baskets, right, yeah.
Probably.
They don't get cleaned as often as the carts.
Probably because they're not being wiped down as much, right?
Oh, sorry.
The front of your shopping cart is next. People touch the front edge to pull and push their cart, and it's not wiped down as much as the handle is. Freezer door handles. Again, a lot of people grab them, not very often wiped.
Yeah.
The baby seat in shopping carts. That plastic flap part didn't have many germs, probably because it's wiped down fairly often. And the handles on your shopping cart. Again, not as bad as because it's one of the spots employees wipe down the most, and customers sometimes do it too.
Yeah, well, that's, most places I go in, they got the little thingy of hand wipes, and I see people walk in there, they take a hand wipe, swab down the handle on the cart, and away they go. That's what, I don't know, probably, I don't see it so often now because, they're sitting there with the clean cart ready for you to go, but before the COVID, I probably see at least half, 3/4 people wipe down the handles on everything.
Let's see here.
I used to wipe down the handle because I'd use a basket. I'm usually not filling up a cart. I'd wipe down those basket handles big time. Yeah, I know that. Those things never get.
I see them wiping the handles down, but right next to the handles is rings. I guess you can set a coffee cup in.
Oh, well. Oh, that, yeah, okay, on the carts, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I grab when I do it.
I don't know.
It gives me better leverage.
Well, that's why
I don't ever see them wipe them.
Yeah, that's why I always used to use the little hand wipe thing.
All right, well, so it goes for this Thursday. Have yourself a great, safe day. We'll see you back bright and early tomorrow, 7 to 9, for a TSIF Thanks Steve is Friday. Until then, be sure to support all the mom and pop businesses you hear on our airways, because they are the backbone of our economy here in Moore County. They work here, they live here, they're your neighbors. They buy radio advertisement, which keeps us in business. So give them first crack at your spending dollars. And be sure to tell them WEEB told you to come. And also, don't forget, millions of Americans have fought and they have died to give and protect the freedoms that you get to enjoy today. Live today worthy of their and their family's sacrifice. I'm Steve Leader Adams and the LeaderMan, and Nick can go to work. Nick can go to work. Nick can call the dog. We'll all see you at 2 this afternoon at the Sunny Dog Park.
They come.